At the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 7, Carlos Boozer. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, J.J. Redick. The man in the middle, 6'11", from Texas A&M, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. At guard, 6 foot from Wake Forest, number 3, Chris Paul. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Los Angeles Clippers. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're trailing 3-0. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
Well, obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. Nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 series deficit. But, you know, you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Well, their fans certainly haven't given up, Steve. I mean, they're still behind this team 100%. And 3-0 comebacks have happened in hockey and baseball. Maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Then it's Matthews, and it's the Dude, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. Paul with the ball. Matthews covering. Kicks it to Boozer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Boozer's got the first points on the scoreboard for Los Angeles. The Clippers on defense. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. Then kicks to Redick. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Dinwiddie. Here's Drummond. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Into Jordan. He kicks it to Redick. Feeds it to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. And it's blocked. Passes to Chan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Matthews after the miss by Luol Deng. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Matthews. Clock at 6. Pass to Chan. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Paul goes in. He dishes it to Redick. He feeds it to Jordan. They set the pick. From 11 feet away, the shot by Paul, no good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's the dude. The shot misses.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Paul left side. Redick up top. Tries to snap the cold streak. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Chan and taken away by Paul. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Paul's shot is off.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The pass to Chan. The tray. The Clippers grab the miss. Boozer's got his third rebound on the night. Paul with the ball. Matthews covering. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Chan passes to Matthews. Here's Dinwiddie. Count that one.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Both teams will make substitutions. And this is it.
That's the way to work on D.
.112 left in the first quarter. Cook dishes to Rivers. They set the pick. From the baseline. And that one's good.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dinwiddie passes to Gray. Stuckey outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
And Mahinmi with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Gray. No good off the front iron. The Clippers trail. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wilcox kicks to Cook. Pass to Rivers. Dishes it to Jordan. Right side, Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Here's Gray. The 17-footer goes down. Gray's got his first points of the night. Here's Wilcox. And the Heat doesn't get to the rim. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.